Yo, what's good, YouTube? We back with another video. So apparently, Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty beef just got a whole lot worse. It just got a whole lot worse, man. So we finna react to this shit. Make sure to drop like, comment, subscribe.
Members on behalf of Pooh Shiesty kidnapped Gucci Mane, robbed him, and then forced him to sign and release Pooh Shiesty out of his record deal. It's getting worse for Gucci, right? The rumors are heating up. We'll get back to the video shortly, but this video, whether she has to rather not more options and more opportunity to download the video, we address two rumors. Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane is currently beefing. Pooh Shiesty clicked up with Gucci Mane's op, Yo Gotti, to get back at Gucci Mane, and then gang members robbed Gucci on behalf of Pooh Shiesty.
I don't know who need to hear this, man, but no, I'm lying. Hey, Gucci Mane, LaFleur, you went and signed 100 niggas from Memphis, Tennessee to try to antagonize Gotti all because he f***ed your wife.
Damn.
Then you dropped them little niggas and killed Pooh, and now Gotti done took Pooh Shiesty from you. How I feel to have a Memphis nigga, man, take your wife and your #1 artist?
Damn. Yeah, hey, I just peeped. This whole situation kind of fucked up. We just reacted to some shit with Lil Baby and Moneybagg Yo. An Atlanta nigga then took and fucked a Memphis nigga bitch in that situation. And in this situation, a Memphis nigga then took and fucked an Atlanta nigga bitch. It's all messy, bro. It's all a big mess, a big ass triangle of just bullshit. And I think something that every motherfucker that's watching this video could learn is to be careful with who you out here spending your time with and investing your time with. Be careful with the type of women you dating. Like, for real. This shit is not a game. Like, niggas gotta understand this. This shit not a game, man. This shit is real life. When you out here trying to date bottle girls and strippers and all these women that's real promiscuous online, the ghetto girls, the girls that like to shake their ass in the club, them not the ones you cuff and go public with. Them the ones you sneak out of town with, maybe have some little fun with. Them the ones you have a sneaky link with, one night stand with. You know, if that's you, that's you. But them not the ones you make your wife. Them not the ones you cuff. Like,
You gotta tighten up, Gucci. All that goofy shit you were doing. Signing 100 niggas from Memphis, Tennessee, you ain't never heard them mixtape. Just signing a nigga trying to antagonize a nigga.
You have it listened, you type it in, and then you go digging.
Gucci Mane, that wedding ring, gone. Yeah, they hit him with the Suge Knight, bruh. They took Gucci Mane wedding ring and they took his watch. When he said they gave him the Suge Knight, he's obviously referencing how Suge Knight in his prime was known to pull up on people and by threat make them sign over whatever he make them want to sign over. Rather is a label owner releasing an artist that he want to sign, or rather is an artist who masters he want to own who will make that artist sign over his masters to him. That's the Suge Knight tactic. He's claiming that Pooh Shiesty did the same to Gucci. So Gucci, you know this is 100% true. Hit me up, I can get you it back. But as it stands right now, bruh, Gucci Mane walking around wedding ringless right now, and he ain't got no watch. I'm not going to say who robbed him. Pooh Shiesty was not there, but it definitely went on after Pooh Shiesty left. Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane got into an altercation as far as a little back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Pooh Shiesty wasn't hearing that Gucci Mane had to say. Gucci Mane want Pooh Shiesty on the team, but hell nah. So what ends up happening is space in the place. Can't give you too much specific details because if I do, then y'all know that's all bad. But as soon as Pooh Shiesty got up out of there, left, got in his car, pulled off, he ain't knowing what the hell going on. All he knows is he happy that Gucci Mane signed him up out that goddamn deal. Obviously, this is a really bad look for Gucci if this happened. And the only thing really left to figure out is, did it happen as badly as people claim it happened, or did it happen slightly not as bad? Because something happened. For sure, an altercation happened between some gang members on behalf of Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane. But the only thing left to figure out is, did it happen as badly as people are saying it happened? Right? Now, a couple of dominoes have happened since our last video. The source of hints towards the latter that maybe this is just as bad as people is saying it is. So when Pooh Shiesty was recently released from jail, Gucci Mane wrote this beautiful tribute to Pooh Shiesty. Gucci Mane wrote, "Welcome home to a real one, my ninja. Pooh Shiesty, the energy different now. Same hustle, new chapter. Shiesty back and free, the only way supposed."
Hey, you know that nigga Gucci country is here. Look how they typed the nigga word. Welcome home.
To be real ones never fold. Time to shake the streets up. WAP, proud of you, 1017. So, again, he expressed this beautiful tribute, and it was up on his page up until the day after the incident, supposedly happened. Because now if you go to Gucci Mane's Instagram, all traces of Pooh Shiesty has now vanished, which also will play into the narrative that Gucci Mane has released Pooh Shiesty, because we don't see Pooh Shiesty anywhere on his page a day after the alleged robbery and kidnapping took place. A lot of us were pretty early reporting this story because a lot of us got our information from people who placed themselves there, who placed themselves at the scene and claimed they witnessed the altercation. That's what they said. Now, but the news were pretty much, I'll say, it started off on like the underground hip hop media section of YouTube, right? Like me, Certi Nash, King AK, Chicks Moves, right? Like the underground urban hip hop media niche section of YouTube. But it began to get a little worse for Gucci Mane once the news began to escape the underground hip hop media niche and it began to get mainstream. And when it got mainstream, it wasn't a bunch of mainstream bloggers shooting it down. It was a bunch of mainstream bloggers saying, yeah, I heard something very similar too. One of the mainstream bloggers who came out was Tasha K, the amazing, the beautiful Miss Tasha K, right? And she took to her Twitter and she says, yes, allegedly Gucci Mane was kidnapped by Pooh Shiesty and held at gunpoint until he signed a contract releasing him from his Death Row Records 2.0 situation.
Bro, why the fuck would y'all go online and put that though? How would she know? And if she do know, why would you do that? Like, is y'all trying to incriminate a nigga and put him back into jail? Like, I don't understand. Like, okay, if the situation happened, let it be what it is. Motherfuckers ain't got to give the specific details of what happened, even if this did happen. Who's to say this did happen? But she talking about allegedly, like, bro, this nigga just got out the feds. Like, y'all trying to tell niggas down. Okay, at the end of the day, these two grown-ass men, they going about the situation however they gonna go about it. We ain't got to amp it up, though. Like, she amped the shit up. She said that nigga was kidnapped and held at gunpoint. Everybody else ain't say that. Why the fuck you saying that?
Strong source connected to the situation called me and filled me in. There was no confirmed robbery, just an alleged contract release, so Pooh could freely sign to Yo Gotti. On Monday, I'll drop the rest of the deets. This is allegedly the real reason Pooh Shiesty was arrested, and they're allegedly trying to cover it up. If what I'm being told is true, everything is allegedly. Even my name is allegedly. See y'all Monday. Now, I think Pooh Shiesty went back to the halfway house. People, again, I'm not a criminal, all right? I don't know how jail works, okay? I've never been in prison. But Pooh Shiesty is like in a halfway house. I think you can have like releases or you have like permission to leave the halfway house briefly. Yeah, and this apparently took place when Pooh Shiesty left the halfway house. Now he's back in the halfway house. So I don't know how that particularly works. Now, another mainstream blogger, Adam22, he will say that he talked to a lot of industry people who are in the know, and they all told him they heard something very similar, but because, they weren't there themselves, they're unwilling to say this is 100% true, but they were also told the same exact things that us, the underground hip-hop media bloggers, reported 2 or 3 days before anybody else.
There's got to be a reason. Bro, I'm telling you, the whole music industry has heard this rumor. Everybody's heard this rumor and nobody can confirm 100%. So maybe there is a real sincere effort to keep it low key, But it's not like this is being swept under the rug. And I'm just now starting to see YouTubers make videos about it. Traplo Ross just dropped a video about it.
Because people are talking about it. He ain't got, what details does he have?
I don't know. I didn't watch it. It's like a half hour. But there's crazy rumors going on in the streets.
About what?
And I feel like people are scared to report on this. It's starting to really trickle out.
Don't go there.
Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane.
Oh, yeah. He signed Pooh Shiesty before,
yes.
5-6 years ago.
Okay. Now, I don't want to tell you what I'm about to tell you, but I've had multiple Memphis insiders tap in with me, not Stan G.
You ain't had no multiple fucking go man.
I have. And I don't need that either because a lot of other people have been tapping in about it. But the story that's going around that everybody's scared to report on, and this is just a rumor, is that basically Pooh Shiesty and Choppa Gang ran down on Gucci Mane, relieved him of some of his possessions, and basically forced him to sign a contract releasing Pooh Shiesty from 1017, the label.
Okay, well, here's the thing on that, right?
That's what a lot of people are saying. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying a lot of people.
No, hold on. I
hit a couple industry insiders just to get their thoughts. Like, yo, you think this is true? They all heard the same rumor as me, and they all weren't able to confirm 100%.
File free in the app if you didn't file with us last year. Just file with TurboTax Do It Yourself by February 28th.
Okay, so
no
what?
matter your tax
So what,
situation. Get the TurboTax app
Like,
now.
So what? So what, bro?
I wanted the word cuppa, as in cup of tea, I thought would be great to mix with hug. When I saw...
I don't think y'all...
Like, Gucci, the whole situation with Gucci, what we seen, what everybody know and seen was with Gucci and Pooh Shiesty was with the nigga Big Scarr. The nigga Big Scarr, rest in peace, he passed away. He passed away off of overdose. And I guess it was a situation where the funeral, some shit, Gucci didn't pay for the funeral or something. And, you know, Big Scarr is Pooh Shiesty, little cousin. So Pooh Shiesty, he felt some type of way about that when that news broke out to him when he was in jail. So when he came out, his intentions was already set on breaking part. You know, the family most likely let him know why he was in there. Like, hey, that nigga Gucci, he ain't cut right. You know, he ain't, you feel me? And Big Scarr was saying to Gucci too. So it was like, damn, like, you know, so. But then these two grown ass men, bro. So for people to be making reports and shit on it, it's like, you know, this is how people get paid though. At the end of the day, these blog motherfuckers, this is how they get their money. This is how I'm getting my money shit. I'm reacting to this shit. But it's like, damn, bro, like, y'all trying to make that nigga go back to jail already?
Understand, bro, like how many people in the industry has heard, probably almost everybody in the industry has been told, oh yeah, that happened, bro. But nobody is really brave enough to come forward and say, Gucci Mane got robbed and kidnapped, because nobody really want to put their name on this 100%. But like we've all heard the same stories from people who have claimed I was there. We've all heard the same stories. It's been confirmed to almost everybody, but nobody is willing to come forward and say, hey, I'm a mainstream blogger. I think, you feel me? Because like it's Gucci Mane we're talking about here, right? And it just seems so outlandish that nobody really wants to believe it, you know? Now, they will continue to discuss. Now, the one thing they got to where I disagree, they started to talk about how they can't see Pooh Shiesty being dumb enough to get out the feds and pull this off. I 100% think Pooh Shiesty would be dumb enough. Bro, any man who is dumb enough as a multi-millionaire to pull off a robbery for some J's and weed, you are somebody who I can 100% see, right, doing a crime to this magnitude after getting released from the feds. 100%.
I mean, that is kind of facts, though. That nigga Shiesty did pull that bullshit. He did do that when he was already up some M's or whatever. That nigga, I mean, it's his name. He Shiesty, man. Like, the nigga Shiesty, bro. That's his name. He got a name, a whole brand wrapped around being Shiesty. Like,
Pooh Shiesty ain't no reformed... Bro, Pooh Shiesty got out and dropped a song called FDL where he's talking about still riding around with Blix. Bro, Pooh Shiesty ain't this reformed person, bro. Pooh Shiesty is still in the streets doing street stuff. Like, that Fat Time ain't teach Pooh Shiesty a goddamn thing about nothing. Okay, so here's the thing, right? It's one thing. If he got a release,
then maybe it's some truth to it.
Yeah.
If he don't got a release, there's no truth to it. But I think it's bullshit because why would Pooh Shiesty's, we haven't heard Gucci Mane mention any of this, and why would Pooh Shiesty's team put that out when this is identical to the same type of case, controlling case, he just did time in the feds on?
And I agree. That sounds insane to get out of doing 4 years in the feds and then immediately do something that would basically get you right back in the feds.
No. That's not insane. Insane is your team putting that out there in the streets.
But nobody's putting it out there. This is just
somebody had to put it out there.
Listen, loose lips sink ships. I've just been hearing about it. I'm guessing that they're probably trying to not have it be out there because nobody wants to see Pooh go back to the feds.
We haven't heard Gucci Mane say anything.
Would you if you got the shit beat out of you and had all your shit took?
That's my point. So that means it would have to come from the Pooh Shiesty side.
Listen.
He's still in the fucking halfway house.
That's facts.
That is true.
So that means somebody that's rocking with him probably done fucking ran off and loudmouth to somebody. Yeah, man. Yeah, we just had to rob this nigga Gucci, man. He was trying to keep my nigga Shiesty on the label, man. Like, you feel me? Like, yeah, they probably done ran and told somebody, and then that person then probably done told somebody, and then that person done told somebody, and now next thing you know, these bloggers then got a hold of the shit because they didn't reached out or heard from it by somebody telling them. Like, it's all bad, bro. It's all bad. Loose lips really do sink ships. If one motherfucker go loudmouth about some shit, then next thing you know, 100, 200, 300,000 people gonna know.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, it gotta be some bullshit.
And that's my thing too, is
unless he's that damn stupid.
Gucci lives in Miami. He
lives in Florida.
He probably goes to Atlanta a bit, maybe Memphis. I don't know. Like, where would this have taken place?
Unlock the world's largest, most liquid financial market with
Pooh is in Dallas, right?
Pooh's in Dallas.
So it's like why would they have even been in the same place unless they had arranged a meeting? Here's the thing too. I feel like personally that things have been probably pretty bad with Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane for a little while. When you listen to the FDO song that Pooh Shiesty put out, he's shouting out Yo Gotti. Anybody who fucks with Gucci Mane, it seems to me, you do not fuck with Yo Gotti.
And the Yo Gotti aspect makes this to me all that more believable. Bro, Yo Gotti was literally stalking and hunting Young Dolph down from state to state. Young Dolph got shot in L.A. by Yo Gotti's people. They were literally following Young Dolph from state to state to state to state to state, trying to get Dolph. Right? So Yo Gotti has expertise in this.
Gucci Mane, it seems to me, you do not fuck with Yo Gotti. Like, these lines have been drawn in the sand. That's not like a cool thing. If you're signed to Gucci Mane, you are not showing Yo Gotti love. So that right there stands out to me too. And I mean,
by the way, this all started over a bitch too. Let's keep that. Let's not forget the substance of this whole little shit show. Let's not forget the substance of this. This all started over a bitch. Pooh Shiesty, the reason he signed to Gucci is because Yo Gotti then went and fucked Gucci wife. Literally, if Yo Gotti never fucked with Gucci wife, Pooh Shiesty would have been signed to somebody from Memphis because Gucci had to pull that petty ass move and come sign Memphis artists just to stop Yo Gotti from eating, to stop him from being profitable. So let's keep this in mind, y'all. This all started over a bitch, bro. And women got that much power, bro. Women have that much power. It's crazy, man.
Some of the people, because this is the whole thing with us.
Maybe it's some Memphis love.
This is the whole thing with us not having like a clear source on this. Because I had people hitting me up saying, yeah, Pooh Shiesty and some of Gotti's people are the one who did this. Again, no clue.
Now y'all throwing Gotti in there. I'm guessing
that the full version of the story is not as exciting as what we're getting at.
Why would Gotti have anything to do with that?
Because Pooh Shiesty is like the king of Memphis right now in terms of like not up and coming, but like hot young rappers. He's basically the whole deal. And he's also the one rapper that didn't pick a side between CMG and Paper Route. And as a result, you can imagine that, Yo Gotti probably on his line, like trying to do something for him, especially since Gucci seems like he's at an all-time low in terms of interest in promoting new artists or pushing the label side of 1017.
I'm going to just leave it up to y'all, man. After hearing all sides, what do you guys think? Who do you guys believe, okay? And if you're still watching this video,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know what I believe, bro. But honestly, I would hope so that Pooh Shiesty didn't pull that shit, because if he did, he obviously ain't learned shit. He ain't learned shit at all if he pulled that. But hey, to each his own, man. But hope y'all enjoyed this video. Check out my last video, and we out, man.